At Viet-Hung Industrial University, Resolution 71 is concretized by training orientations linked to practice and businesses. The school restructured the curriculum according to Industry 4.0 standards, increasing practice time to 70% while opening more key majors suitable for labor market needs. If in the past, when mentioning Viet-Hung Industrial University, many people often thought of traditional engineering fields like mechanics, automobiles, and construction, now the training program has expanded strongly into fields with high creative and applied content, especially interior architecture. This is a relatively new field in Vietnam, requiring the convergence of many areas: graphic design, fine arts, architecture, and construction.
But somehow, to design or transfer results or projects into practice, instead of mobilizing 4 chief engineers, now only 1 chief engineer is enough. That is the greatest advantage of this very new and up-to-date program from the Federal Republic of Germany. Secondly, there are some other fields, for example, fields that Vietnam might not have yet. But Germany has started implementing since 2024 and has developed strongly this year, such as energy and environmental technology or energy and architectural technology. These are very new and must link together, which is called interdisciplinary.
The era of AI and the green economy sets requirements for a completely new workforce, knowing how to create, transform, and lead the future. Many universities are integrating those competencies into each training program. Autonomy is not just the right to decide, but also a commitment to quality. Each educational institution must become a knowledge ecosystem where students learn through experience and create through action. Viet-Hung Industrial University is one of the practical university models strongly implementing the autonomy mechanism. Here, students not only acquire knowledge in the lecture hall, but also directly participate in research and development of applied products in businesses, forming real professional capacity while still in school.
There are 3 main areas. First is human resource management, second is management of training, and third is management of research and technology transfer. The measure for a university is the quality of the student products trained, linked with businesses, meaning meeting the needs that businesses require. So that is the measure to evaluate training quality. The second evaluation measure is about scientific research. The ultimate goal of scientific research is technology transfer applied in practice for businesses. The ultimate goal of a business is the measure of economic efficiency. Therefore, once it has passed, when businesses accept our graduates, it truly affirms the university's brand through the quality of its research.
Today's schools are not just places to impart knowledge, but are ecosystems for creating and generating new knowledge. Every course becomes a project. Every thesis is a solution to the challenges faced by businesses, communities, and the nation. Resolution 71 opens up mechanisms to utilize talent, attract top lecturers, and invite business and international experts to teach. While also providing research opportunities and merit-based rewards, a strong university must first have a strong team.
The school's robust research support mechanism will facilitate the improvement of training quality. Because when lecturers are given good research conditions, they can focus on the research process, building new knowledge, and discovering new things. And from there, that knowledge is integrated into lectures, which increases the students' interest in their training. As a result, the school's training programs will become more practical and enhance its academic reputation.
The school is focusing more on practical issues, businesses, and research, and most recently, policies that prioritize and encourage research into usable products. Meaning, besides the things that we focusing on international papers like ISI or Scopus, the school is now also placing more emphasis on the field of inventions.
Not stopping there, the school continues to pioneer future-oriented majors like energy and environmental technology and energy and architectural technology, fields that are very new in Vietnam but well developed in Germany. This is also one of the leading educational institutions in interdisciplinary training, meeting the demands of both businesses and society. With an orientation referencing the German model, professions are no longer single-track, and learners themselves must adapt to that integration. This is the key that the school focuses on when developing its new training programs. These innovations not only improve students' practical skills, but also create a clear competitive advantage in the labor market. Students participate in real-world projects and paid internships at businesses right during their course of study. Here, knowledge doesn't just stay in the lab, but goes directly into application and into everyday life. When training is closely linked with businesses, knowledge becomes a powerful competitive advantage. 97% of students finding jobs within the first year after graduation is clear evidence of the effectiveness of this practical training model.
Viet-Hung University also invited VNPT technology to participate in the entire training process of the school, from the stage of setting goals and output standards to providing internship guidance. Then career orientation for students, and we also participate in all of the school's activities. And especially we can support the school in developing practical modules, particularly those for practice and career orientation. Based on those connections, when students graduate, they've already been trained, they've gained experience, and they've built up their professional skills and expertise. So when they graduate, it's very easy for them to be recruited by businesses. And in fact, they've been trained to meet the needs of the labor market and fit right in with companies, making them highly employable.
Here, I don't just learn basic theory, I also get to practice soft skills and specialized professional skills. In our information technology department, professional skills include designing digital graphic products, focusing on programming and databases. Not only that, the school also helps us connect with various businesses.